Howdy folks, Devo again. I've just serviced my vehicle, changed the oil and filter. Now I'm going to run some upper engine cleaner through the Levorg. We'll see how this goes. I don't know when or if this was ever done before. This is my first time since I bought the car, a little under 3 months ago. Here's the instructions. It says here, should be used every 12,500 kilometers or every 6 months service. Warm the engine to normal operating temperature. I've done that. When ignition turned off, remove convenient vacuum hose. I'll show you what I'm going to use for that, from intake manifold, and spray approximately half the can into the manifold using the nozzle tube supplied. Yep, that thing. Allow the engine to stand for 5 minutes. Start the engine and run fast enough to prevent stalling. Spraying the remainder of the can into the manifold. Stop the engine as the can empties and allow to stand for 5 to 10 minutes. Restart engine and rev engine to purge any remaining foam. Once the foam's gone, reinstall the vacuum hose and road test the vehicle. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so here we go. We're going to use this vacuum hose right here. See the one with the yellow little mark on it? So we're going to take that off and we're going to use that to spray into it. Now I'm not entirely sure. I've seen some clips where people take the sensor off and spray down the each little thing just a little bit, just to loosen it off. Might give that a shot. It only takes a little bit. You only need to take that out. Not hard to do. Yeah, and as like most cans, give it a bloody good shake before you do it. Then we'll see. Now I've got to put the phone down to do this. Alright, so I got that off, got the nozzle in, give it a bit of a blat. Just slow and steady wins the race. So I'm just going to do that with about half the can. Alright, so I've done about half the can, and according to the instructions, we allow the engine to stand for about 5 minutes. Now the next part's a little bit tricky. When I start her up, I need to be able to hold about 2000 RPM so the car doesn't stall while I empty the rest of the can in. I'm going to try this. Pop this up against there, on there, and see if that'll hold for me, as there's nobody else home to be able to help me to push the accelerator. So we'll give that a blat and see if that'll work. Alright, so that didn't quite work. I had to get help. Found someone that could help me, so I got them to rev it for me for up to about 2000 RPM while I was emptying the can. I fully emptied the can as per the instructions. Haven't hooked the hose up yet. It says now allowed to stand for about 10 minutes with the engine off, so that's what I'm doing. And then we've got to jump in and start her up and purge whatever's in there out. So as per instructions, stop the engine as the can empties and allow to stand for 5 to 10 minutes. Restart engine and rev engine to purge any remaining foam. Reinstall the vacuum hose, and then road test the vehicle to ensure good performance. And if it's extremely dirty, systems may require a reapplication. It's a good thing I've got 5. Alright, so we'll give that 10 minutes and see what happens. Alrighty, so it's been about 10 minutes since I emptied the can. Gonna start her up now. So I've let it run a bit. One thing I noticed, I didn't really get any smoke coming out the back like some of them seem to. So hopefully that means that she was pretty clean. All I'm going to do now is pretty much just put the vacuum hose back on that's off. And then go for a bit of a drive. See if anything happens. Hopefully, it's all good.